see this matchup? I mean, after the scouting films and all that stuff from the last day, what do you see in them? What do you see in them?
Yeah, all around great teams. I mean, there's some keys. Obviously, our transition defense will be important. They've got a really fast tempo, obviously leading the nation with transition and their scoring. Rebounding, boxing out's really important. Obviously, they broke that record yesterday. Really physical players. They've got a lot of depth. Lots of big players, strong, great SEC team. So there's a lot of different key components, but I think our coaches have done a great job of just knowing what we need to focus on, and I think we have a pretty good game plan going into tomorrow.
You guys, you had a 15-day layoff. You came out and played really well yesterday. I mean, how much of a boost is that?
Yeah, I think it's a huge boost. I mean, we scrimmaged the guys at one point over that little break, and we made sure to keep going up and down the court, which I think that helped bring in to yesterday's game, because then it wasn't like we hadn't played in forever, even though we hadn't. So that was a huge piece. But I think just playing yesterday the way we did is a lot of booster and momentum for tomorrow. Yeah.
How much of a confidence booster was shutting down Murray State's number one in the nation offense?
Yeah, I think that's a huge confidence boost. They obviously are a great team, and we knew that was a key aspect of their offense. So same game tomorrow, they're a really fast, high tempo team offensively as well. So limiting that as well is going to be really important. But it definitely, I think it's nice the way the teams have laid out, because we got to play that yesterday, and then we're going to do the same thing tomorrow. So
obviously, with the way they shot from beyond the perimeter, some of that was they just had good looks that didn't go down. But what went into the perimeter defense that allowed you guys to hold them to 15%?
Yeah, I think hitting the girls, not actually hitting the girls, but getting to the girls early, especially the shooters, getting far out on them, knowing that they were going to get there in transition, and getting on them early is something that maybe startled them a little bit. And they did have some good shots that didn't fall, but just doing as much as we can defensively, knowing that personnel and knowing who's going to be a shooter and who needs to get out on them. So, yeah.
That seemed maybe a little bit more of another feather in the cap of we were going to stake our claim on defense this year, and we're shutting down pretty much everyone we run against.
Yeah, I think so. We have, such a great amount of girls on the teams that can just play such phenomenal defense, and no matter what the task is, we do such a great job at knowing personnel. And I have so much trust in every single girl that's on the floor, and I think that helps build on the defensive end. And it's a huge part of this part of the season. I think is obviously offensively you need to score, but defensively being able to shut down those teams. So.
And then how big of what you guys did in the third quarter, scoring 30 points, just kind of ripping the game open, was shutting them down, not allowing a field goal for the first, 7 minutes of that? Well, how much did that lead to the offense that you guys had now?
I think it led us right into the offense. Obviously, like we've talked about, they have that fast tempo offense, but we also have that fast tempo offense, so being able to shut that down defensively and then making ourselves, push on the offensive end, definitely pushed us right into it. So, yeah.